Yeah.
I like this X-Borg pick against this CC and also against the Barretts.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're a tank jungle, the worst thing that could happen to you is you get cooked up by the Flame Spitter.
Yeah, for sure. So in this case, you need poke. Vexana still is a good hero for AP BREN. So is Angela. I strongly believe that if AP BREN picks up Angela, this will be an easy game for them. But in order for them to kind of manage the farms as well, they kind of need somewhere along the lines of a Lilia or a Gord, you know?
Yep. I would love to see it.
What it? What's the it? Say its name.
The Gord.
The Gourd.
But I'm just, it'd be still a tough game if they win that, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Farsa could be an option too. And I guess...
Oh, wow, Wolf! Wolf! How does he do it?
How does he do it?
Got him! It's a Nathan, it's an X-Borg. It's like back in M3. When I was just 19 years old.
Nah, bruh. You're capping. That is not real. You know, I'd give you respect for that Farsa, but not for the 19-year-old joke.
Yeah. Okay, so...
That'd make Womi like...
I was 20 years old back then, just to clarify.
Bruh.
Oh, wow! More people wanted Omega to win.
Hey, man, I can't blame them, you know?
The Barangay is strong, man.
No, apart from that, yes, this is the World Champions, but people are a sucker for drama, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what's one loss to AP BREN?
That's right.
Let's be honest.
Come
What's
on,
one loss to AP
Come
BREN?
on.
And for Omega, this means the entirety of the season, bruh.
Yeah.
That's the Mamba effect right there, even in the audience prediction, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's just some big main character energy for now. And I just gotta say, for AP BREN, they are already the final boss. They are the villain of the league right now. Yes, they're fun to watch. They're good people IRL. They're probably one of the best personalities out there. But when you face them in the Land of Dawn, you face the final boss.
Yes.
And for Omega, it's gonna be a tough battle.
Yep. And which even makes it even tougher because the Farsa makes so much sense in this game. So what does the Farsa pick achieve?
Big damn.
The damage, obviously. That's very true. It whittles away the shields from the Paramis, and also it's the X-Borg counter. You poke that X-Borg so badly that you will not have the Firaga in this game.
Oh, right now, Jones getting poked badly here, has to flicker out.
Yep.
And real quick too, emblems, how are they looking?
Yep. Going to be Inspire. It's going to be Skulder reduction for few, which allows him to have a lot of impact with the Farsa ultimate with the Feathered Airstrike, which also is a really good tool to deal with the Nathan. Like I said, back in M3, Nathan hates Farsa.
And that Farsa with the Wings by Wings allows her to just go in a side lane, pop some abilities up, just make sure everybody's bothered. And that's particularly what makes this Farsa strong. And just like that, he's back in the XP lane, gonna try to pop that Firaga, but looks like he's gonna get the XP lane, the XP cart instead.
Yeah, definitely wants to get that level 4 available before that turtle comes up. Already doing this, making it harder for Ryota to really lane there. But as we get prepped up and ready, once again, all you guys watching on YouTube, let us know who you think's going to win this one. Hashtag Omega, hashtag AP BREN, with your user IDs and server IDs for a chance to win 500 diamonds.
500 diamonds, especially if you want to get those KOF skins. You got to need that boost. You got to get it for free here. Omega still looking for that level 4 power spike. They do have both of their XP laners and mid laners up there. Gonna get that level 4 power spike. Chaknu, though, still level 3.
Yep, waiting for that level 4 here available. They're going to have to rely on him. He's got it down with a wild charge, still holding on to it. They go in. A Feathered Airstrike going to drop down too. Turtle going to be ignored for now. They're looking for the kill. Chaknu will fall first. But everybody quite low for AP BREN. Ryota goes in with an aggressive flicker. Gets the kill. The trade so far, now few hungry for more. Will get another. Now Ukir trying to run, has to flicker over the wall. AP BREN though, coming out swinging to that one.
Quite the unfortunate turn for Chaknu. Wasn't able to throw that wild charge, mainly because of a beautiful Daytona's welcome coming in from Kyle.
And good decision coming out from AP BREN. Also, the fact that they have more levels on their jungler compared to Adoryu meant that they really have a lot of footing when it comes to the turtle fight. Definitely overheating coming out from Omega. After that first salvo of kills, or literally one kill, they should have just backed down, and now they will suffer.
They're gonna go for it though here. AP BREN, can they get in there? And Doryu able to secure the turtle. Chucky Chow on the run, has to flicker out from the feathered airstrike. But Omega will get the objective.
Gotta say, that's a good flicker coming in from the Mamba.
Yep.
Still no big wild charge, but hey, at least they got that first objective.
Yeah. However, they did use the wild charge.
Of course, we had to see the Appraiser's Wrath. Let's go back here in the Land of Dawn, but apparently it is 4 minutes in already, and we are seeing that it is dead even game. AP BREN is only ahead by around 200 gold.
Yep. And that's DHS already up and available for Super
that's
Marco,
scary.
so the farm is gonna go up.
Whoa,
Okay.
Owen going for a ride. And he kind of had an idea, and he's like, wait, is this a good idea or not? Gets taken out, though.
Wow, the burst damage coming in from the Barangay is something that we could always look out for in this game. But meanwhile, in the gold lane, Marco and Jome just farming out, and man, Omega just feels so different.
Yep.
They have this certain lethality.
Jome, oh, yeah, he's going to be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. And Super Marco also cleared out the minion wave. Dips.
Oh, no way, why did he do that?
He was trying to stop
What?
the wave. The Mamba mentality.
Yeah,
Brother is making sure this presence is felt.
dude, like, hey, no one escapes me, not even my teammates.
Chaknu is such a great setter.
Man.
He even sets up his teammates.
Unbelievable.
Holy.
Well, you know what? With that being said, we're back to this
Oh
turtle
my
dance.
God. No, I found a trick. I want to play Grok later.
No, don't
No.
do it.
Don't do it to your team.
Yeah, but yeah, second turtle here already started by AP BREN, ahead by 300. Ukir might just find a great setup, goes in for the poke damage instead. Few does have access to feathered airstrike, might just be a big ultimate in the second turtle fight.
And we got Super Marco also trying to make his way as well. That's going to be a little soft reset for now, but the turtle, feathered airstrike, going to be dropped down, trying to get that armor down. It does from Ryota now, still
Doryu.
Doryu going to drive on the backside. Now still wants to feel this out, but they'll have to be careful. They're getting quite low here. Vengeance going to be popped for now. Wild TZ still holding it. They get the flicker route now. Goes in. There's to jump in with the wild charge. Turtle going to be worked for it. Kyle TZ though. And still on Doryu with the Nether Realm. They're trying to battle it out here. And Jome will be a little bit too late to join the fight as it all unfolds. But Few goes down. Smart Omega stays alive through it all.
AP BREN does get the turtle, but Omega gets the kills that they want. A lot of battle spells burnt there. And also Jome. But wait a minute, in the mid lane, Super Marco clears out the waves. Gotta say, a very close game. 7 minutes in, I'm loving every second of this game.
Imagine like Ryota played that entire clash with just a sliver of Firaga armor. After Few just rained down on him. Of course, Chaknu matched the aggression coming out from Ogwin and matched the timing as well. Then eventually Omega with Ukir on this Paramis playing so well. 1-0-3, 100% kill participation for the Paramis, allowing Omega to stay in the fights while also outputting the damage that was needed from Omega.
Ukir with a bit of poke. Still anybody's game, 7 minutes in. Super Marco and Jome still very safely farming. The moment that these marksmen meet will be the big team fights that might change this game. But so far, they haven't been joining the team fights, which I think is something that we have to take note of.
Yeah. Items gonna be War Axe for CC. Critical timing. That's also War Axe for Ryota. That's why he's not that tanky. But they kind of need some Radiant Armor or Athena Shield eventually for Omega.
That's true. The Athena Shield, definitely something that you would want to pick up, especially if you're up against a Farsa that's running this lethal ignition. Looks like they're going to guard Super Marco here. Be able to clear that out really fast. Wow, the clear speed is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good here. At this point, again, you just kind of expect both teams to fight around the objectives for now and really wait for that late game spike for the marksman for both teams right now. And Doryu going to jump on to Kyle TZ. Rest of the team going to come out through it as well. Chaknu, they're going to spot out Few, takes him out alongside the rest of the team now. Kyle TZ falls. Smart Omega finds two from AP BREN. And now they make their way to the Lord.
Big J is feeling it. 3-0 on this Naden, and they're gonna try to secure this first Lord of the game, AP BREN. Looks like they're gonna give it away as Pando is still in the top side.
Oh my god, the Renaissance. We've seen Chakno with the Minotaur. We've seen Chakno with the Matilda, and now back with the Grok, making the plays. That previous clash that we saw Chakno just statued himself into that left bush in the middle, catching Few. It was like, I think it was clairvoyance coming up from Chakno that allowed him to know that eventually Few will go to that bush.
And also denies the purple buff away from Kyle TZ. So far, a great early game here for the Barangay. And Ogwin might just bite the dust if he jumps here preemptively. AP BREN moving as a group. Nice BMI from Super Marco to check out that bush.
Gonna spot that out just fine. They'll have to deal with this Lord coming up in the bottom side. Gonna have to give some of this up. They clear it out with the Feathered Airstrike though for now. Ryoda also taking that damage. So AP BREN, despite it all, will still be able to defend a lot of their side of the map here for now. Should make quick work of this Lord. What else can Smart Omega find?
Well, they trapped Ogwin. Maybe apart from that, maybe a push in the middle, but the Farsa ultimate is just way too difficult to push against.
Yeah.
And Few just focusing on the minions, not really committing his Feathered Airstrike onto heroes of Omega.
That's true.
That's the reason why they were able to defend.
World-class wave management coming in from AP BREN.
Absolutely.
I think one turret, or I think 2 turrets, was the price here for AP BREN. But no big takes out of the team fights, and still their mid lane turret up online. AP BREN can delay this game if they want to.
Oh,
ooh.
Wow, they're gonna get pulled in with missiles and then into the wall. Ryoda has the armor though, still gonna flicker out. So he's gonna just be fine after now. Still, Smart Omega holding on to the small lead.
But that's a flicker burn for Ryoda. Might just be big for the first Lord fight, and it won't be up until then.
Yeah. Still, Omega managed to maintain this 2,000 gold lead. They maintained their mid lane as well. AP BREN are slowly finding their farm onto Few. There's 1,000 gold lead between the mid laners, favoring the Faramis. That means that Few will only have the Enchanted Talisman as well as the Truncheon.
Wow.
Ukir is about to get the 3rd item too, so that's also very important.
Now, Chakno still scouting out the bushes, fairly safe with that Power of Wilderness. Gonna use the Grok block as well to delay the minion waves in mid lane. Looks like here is the high IQ walls that we're waiting for from Chak.
Yeah, once again, as they kind of get us situated here, this is where AP BREN has really shown the prowess that they have when it comes to the macro game, and I think that's the puzzle that Smart Omega has to solve here. Yes, they've done a great job up to this point. They've held on to this minor lead, but they have to break that puzzle of AP BREN on the macro side, and the one to do it is going to be Chaknu most likely for them.
And they have to clear out this mid lane wave. Few has been a menace in just clearing out the waves with a Feathered Airstrike, making sure that that mid lane turret is close to untouched as the Lord spawns. This will be a Luminous Lord. AP BREN could potentially take this for themselves. A 1k gold lead on Omega means they have a slight edge, but an edge AP BREN could fight.
See how they deal with this. Still, Super Marco trying to make his way up, but they're going to go ahead and go for the fight already. The swoop comes in, Kyle TZ spin them out. Smart Omega going to block them off. Still working on this Lord here. No one going to go down just yet. Ogwin and Few jump in. Super Marco's going to make it, but Andoryu will get the Lord. Chaknu, wild charges on the retreat. And Smart Omega, nobody will go down for either team, but they get the objective.
For a scrappy team fight, that was a clean take. Super Marco goes for the turret instead. AP BREN gets that turret in the mid lane for the price of a Lord.
It's like a heist for Omega. They just stole away the Lord away from AP BREN just because of the zone out potential that was there for Ryoda. And now, despite being an export that is going up against a Farsa and a Claude, Ryoda is 1-1-3 and actually influencing a lot in this particular game, as he's able to zone the members of AP BREN despite him being in a bad, being in a disadvantage. Gonna be Chakno controlling the lane of minions down the bottom, and will be scouting. He is up 2 items now, Dominance Ice as well as Blade Armor.
Oh,
wow!
Okay, with a wild charge! Ryoda there and Ukir, but Chaknu gonna be caught quite low, has the Nether Realm though. They're going to back off for now. The Lord still on the bottom side. Smart Omega making a distraction for now. They finally get the tier 1 turret,
Interesting.
but that might be it.
I literally did not understand why until it happened.
But it did happen, and now AP BREN will be very happy about that, taking out Chaknu, keeping their turrets intact too. They only lost their outer turret in the middle, so that's not really the worst. And they have diminished the lead down to 900. This is down to a close game again.
Still anybody's game as we head on towards the mid-game. Super Marco's been dealing a lot of damage, but surprisingly for Omega, the one dealing the most damage would be Ryota. But here comes Jome. Pandora with Athena's shield already mitigates a lot of damage as the turret potentially goes down, but looks like they're going to stop for there.
Yeah. The turret attack, sorry, the cannon attacked another cannon. That's why the turret was able to keep itself alive. So great defense coming up from Pando. It's literally an even game.
This is going to be a very tough game for both teams now. And who would have thought 7th seed Omega bringing a close game against the M5 World Champions. 500 gold lead just for AP BREN, and it's still diminishing towards 300. Already level 15 here on Doryu and Ryota. You could say the same for Jome. The XP lead is close, I guess, to AP BREN as well, who is just waiting for that level 15 CC as well.
For Big J having a game here. This is now really where it comes down to it. You're talking about the 3rd Lord of the game. AP BREN already trying to get in position here for it. So for Smart Omega, you want to be able to allow Jome to shine in this fight. I mean, it's the same thing for Super Marco here. But with that entropy, once that's gone, once the flicker is gone, that's where they have to be very careful. That's it right there. The flicker comes through. Super Marco going to be in trouble from the last Insanity. Trying to get him down, but they can't just yet. Still working for it. NetherRealm to follow, but Super Marco will stay alive. And Smart Omega stays alive as well with the NetherRealm. But now, how will they play this out?
Big ultimates burnt as well. All 3 battle spells coming in from Omega, apart from Jome, already used. This is big for AP BREN.
Chakno with the reason of the Lord. Another good usage of the Guardian's Barrier, but now no battle spells for Omega. AP BREN still has to flicker on Ogwin. Pando with a vengeance.
Few waiting for a big ultimate here. Nobody knows that Few is there.
Back
Lord
in. Jumps in again with the wild charge. Lord's still going to be worked on, but there, Few finally falls from Big J. Can they win the battle here? And Doru's gone, though. Lord's still up. Kyle Teasy will be able to get this as they secure the objective. Now Smart Omega on the retreat. Ryota has the immortality. Will he be able to stay alive? He does. They only lose Andoryu, but Smart Omega loses the objective.
Oh, that is a big Lord for AP BREN. Still just a 16-minute Lord, not yet the Evolved Lord, but a Lord nonetheless. Omega now down by 2K, might just get a 3 to 4K gold lead as well with AP BREN pushing.
Yep. Saving Private Marco, that was literally what happened in there. Super Marco kept his Purify as well to get out. As Chakno with the surprise tactic against AP BREN, there was also the rundown from Ukir. He escaped all that. Super Marco being alive. Because also of the Flask plus favor movement coming out from Ogwin, AP BREN back in the game, leading, in fact, by 2.4K.
Yeah, Super Marco with the Wind Talker as well. This will amp up the speed that AP BREN has in terms of taking down those turrets. But now it is a 5v5. 10 seconds on the flickers coming in.
Feathered Airstrike already going to be utilized here. The Lord charges on in. Smart Omega will hold on to the turret, though, for now. They'll lose the tier 2s, though.
And still no inhibitor turrets going down despite the high-level Lord. Nice Guardian's Barrier coming in from Chaknu there. AP BREN still continuing the siege. Another Feathered Airstrike.
Feathered Airstrike going to come down once again, and Smart Omega will still hold on to the turret for now. And now it's AP BREN on the retreat. They got what they wanted, and they're happy for that. For Smart Omega, finding themselves now with their backs against the wall here.
Yeah. Well, this is where they thrive, though. We know for sure that Omega likes this kind of stuff. It's just 18 minutes into this game. And I would say because of the fact that Jome is maxed out anyways, it's not so much of a big deal for Omega. It's still pretty much defendable, I would say.
That's true. As long as Jome remains alive, 4-0 on this Naden with the flicker as well. In fact, all flickers on the side of the barangay. They have the battle spells that they need to potentially reach the targets they want. Few not having one of the best games here. 1-3-1 has been the constant target, both for Ryota and Jome. What could they do as they continue the siege?
Well, they're going to lose this turret. Oh, they hold on to it. Oh, I thought that one hit was going to come from the minion. Not able to get it just yet, so AP BREN still putting pressure there, but right now, Smart Omega's bought themselves more minutes, and that's really what's crucial here.
Yeah. And the thing with Omega is that they can actually defend until the end of time.
That's true.
And I'm not over-exaggerating here. This is Xborg and Paramis. And to top that, they have Grok with Wild Charge, then Power of Nature, and they also have the Nathan that can also defend the Lord, you know, can take out the Lord easily if ever AP BREN takes it for themselves. So yeah, I'm not exaggerating when I say that Omega can defend forever.
Well, let's see if forever exists in this timeline because AP BREN, they're going to pull the Lord, and this is going to be an Evolved Lord. We're 19 minutes in. This will hurt like a truck landing on a... Wait, that's too violent. I will not do that metaphor. AP BREN starting this Lord. Chaknu with the Gorgeous Barrier as well. Resets it once again. High IQ. Second skill coming in from Chaknu.
Super Marco doing his thing there. Still trying to get that base turret down. Smart Omega knows it as well, so this is where they find themselves in what AP BREN really likes to do. In these extended Lord dances, these extended fights, that was even a key to victory back then. So and this is up to Smart Omega on how they approach this one.
The only immortality that I could see here is from Ryota. Half HP already on this Lord. A lot of damage coming in from this export, but look at Marco. That's just 3 hits.
Difficult now. Omega's still obliging to fight, but AP BREN are managing their lanes. Look at Few on the far side top lane. It's going to be pushing that one, and then the mid lane immediately cleared. Somebody has to take care of the long lane for Omega. It's going to be Jome, or maybe no one, actually, from Omega.
But the moment one of them leaves, that's where AP BREN strikes. Chaknu burning a lot of HP here in front of Marco.
Wow. Oh, man, that...
Oh,
there you go.
Kyle TZ gonna show right there. Ryota still has the armor, still has the last insanity. Gonna use it now. Immortality as well, but this is what AP BREN wants to do. They want to get some of these resources down from Smart Omega before the fight.
Well, look at this, the Farcel flying in the long lane, clearing it out with a feathered airstrike. This might be just a turret going down.
Jome.
Okay.
Already committing the entropy. Oh,
Trying
man.
to go for the reset again. They can't. Even the conceal is used there.
Xborg defending the long lane this time around. Chaknu still biding his time. A lot of DPS from Pando and Marco. Adoryu finds Pando.
Oh, Super Marco going to bring Chaknu really low. Few now firing off as well with a feathered airstrike. The rest of the team, they're going to have to fight this one out. Super Marco already using it as well. Now Smart Omega running for the hills here, but they want to fight still for the Lord. A flicker from Ryota. It's quite chaotic. No one giving just yet, but Lord less than half health.
Big reset here for Adoryu. Still driving towards that big Lord. Might just be the steal, but Chaknu pushes it away. Goes for the reset.
The Mamba.
He just knows the game so much. He just knows Grok so much. But AP BREN are gonna take the positive trade though if Few completes this one. No one hope for Omega to contest this. Few will let go. Smartly will not force the issue. And now Jome is gonna be there to clean up the purple buff.
Omega just has these nuances right now in the game where they could stop the Lord Dance anytime that they want, and they did the last time around. AP BREN still cooking up this Evolved Lord. Nobody's eating it though. Nobody's trying to get all in on that Lord. Nobody's calling. Stay patient until resources are burnt. Flicker is up here for Chaknu and Okir. We have to stay vigilant about these battle spells because the moment Chaknu finds a target, he might just go all in.
In the positioning once again, Big J, Chaknu.
Chaknu and Jome.
Waiting patiently. They might just be looking for an automatic -1, and Pando could be the target. They wait patiently, though.
Pando is not the most optimal target. Somebody else has to be that case.
Yeah, it cannot be Pando. Pando has the vengeance as well. Might just be counterproductive. But I feel like AP BREN knows. Like, they telegraphed that Omega is going in for a potential death push strategy. and they're just waiting.
This has to be one of the longest stalemates for a Lord
For sure.
that we've seen. A
That's
back and forth, at least for this season.
It's
It
like-
is intense.
There's the
But I guess this is the conclusion of it.
Gonna be used. They go
Oh!
in. It is for Pando, even with a vengeance. He gets taken down really quickly, even with the immortality. Bobs and weaves, hops over everything, and will survive. Giving it all. Smart Omega can't get the kill.
No more feathered airstrike though. Need to recall for Ryota. Another reset for this Evolved Lord as we enter the 24-minute mark. Oh my.
Whew. The IQ level between these two teams, way too high. So many high-level plays that we've been seeing from Omega, as well as the AP BREN. That conceal play with Chaktu just connecting the dots between Pandora as well as Caltisi, stunning and knocking up two members of AP BREN.
And now they're gonna
Super
send Marco to
Super
just
Marco.
destroy the turret.
Woo, smooth criminal.
He was tired of the minions. He's like, you know what? I got it.
They need that advantage. If they're gonna stay for a long Lord dance, having perpetually pushing minions would be a big advantage for them.
Even this in the mid lane, they could eventually cause the pressure there now too. And this is once again what I was mentioning earlier. AP BREN has mastered this macro level of play where they slowly try to whittle down the endurance of the mental state of the opponent. Smart Omega's been doing a good job at trying to hang in there, punch for punch, but ultimately they do lose that top lane turret, which now AP BREN wants to play around.
AP BREN cooking up the Lord once more. Look at the damage coming in from Marco, but Chaknu does have the heal from the passive. He's looking for the conceal play. Flicker is still up for everyone in this game, and the Purifies as well. That's the feathered airstrike burn from Few, but it's low cooldown at this point.
Dome already using the entropy. There you go. Kyle TZ gonna find Endoru. They want to clash down on this, but they can't find the play. And once again, the Lord will reset. We've been here for minutes, boys.
I think it's been 5 minutes or so. And
Exactly, 25.
I think this is finally it.
This might finally
Is
be
it?
it.
Is it though?
AP BREN still very cautious on actually giving the green signal here. Smart Omega looking for their own angle. Whoa! The barrier! Ryota, though, has to flicker as well. And once again, the Lord still being fought for, but AP BREN
They hold it.
knows they might have this advantage to play around.
Big minion
Chaknu.
wave on the top side. Chaknu, low
Endoru.
HP. No, Endoru,
Endoru's
no
in
immortality.
trouble. He has to get back, and they're going to go for it, and that will be Kyle TZ finally securing the Lord for AP BREN.
Boom.
And Chaknu still has the immortality, but he'll have to get back. AP BREN.
Wow, the Evolved Lord finally going down in the hands of AP BREN. This might just be a big siege here for the Bees. Look at the amounts of siege minions in the bot lane.
But again, this is Paramis Exports. A lot of defense. Omega will not lose any additional inhibitors yet. It's gonna be a big push in the middle though. If Super Marco comes back, he's the turret hitter. But he doesn't have the Purify for now. That's why AP BREN are not really diving into the backlines for now.
Chaknu just being that big wall against AP BREN. The Lord finally marches in the top side, sends Joan with the entropy. You might just pop in the feathered airstrike anytime now.
There's a feathered airstrike.
Canceled.
Lord quickly worked on from this Nathan, from Big J. So the Lord is gone. Now they're just going to handle the waves. Conceal going to be used. Just clearing out the waves. Trying to hold on to that mid turret for Smart Omega. And they do it so far. But look at them. AP BREN still knocking.
And still, the siege continues for AP BREN. And I just got to bring back memory lane, Season 7, BREN versus, I think, former Execration. That was one of the longest games that we've casted
That's right.
in the history of MPL.
50 plus minutes.
50 plus minutes, and it feels like we're going back
Chaknu?
down in that round.
Oh,
Chunk on the backlines.
He's going to get spotted out here. That turret's finally going to get taken down, though. AP BREN
it?
still looking for it. They can't get it just yet. It's a couple hits away, the BMI being used there as well. But Smart Omega still holding on.
They really don't want to give out any other inhibitor turrets here. One more hit, and it might. Oh no,
It's
no,
Dexter!
Dexter!
They can't hit Dexter.
Oh,
They
man,
can't stop
that's
the monkey,
criminal.
man.
They can stand in front of it. Oh, there you go. They held on for as long as they could. Feathered airstrike. Dome goes in, though. Winter Truncheon going to be used by few. So still, Andorio, is he going to go in on the backside? He does. They want to initiate this one. Still, Last Insanity going to be used. Forcing AP BREN back. Another Winter Truncheon going to be used. Ogwin jumps in, though, with Annoyed Fury. They have the Nether Realm as well. The firepower just isn't enough. Ukir has the immortality. He has to get back. Buys the Winter Truncheon, and now it's AP BREN on the run. Smart Omega charging on through as Big J gets another kill.
I'm calling it. That is one of the best team fights that we've seen today. What a team fight from both teams.
72 seconds death timer for Kyle TC. Plenty of time for Omega to make something happen, especially because of the Lord now available in 5 seconds. AP BREN will have to be very crafty. They have to be very crafty about this one.
They got to stall hard this time around. AP BREN, they finally find that one opportunity, and Kyle TZ goes down. Omega, this might just be the start of the venom of Chak Mamba. They finally find this 4v5 that they've been working hard for the longest time.
Gonna be crucial here. Feathered airstrike gonna be used as well. Smart Omega knows they have the timing here. Super Marco trying to get here in time, but it's not gonna be enough as Orndoru gets the Lord. Can they stay alive for the fight? They have to watch out. Super Marco doesn't have the stacks. Smart Omega gets a crucial Lord.
And this is it. This is Omega's biggest chance. This is the one moment in the one timeline where they win this game against the final boss. That one Evolved Lord 30 minutes in.
And at this point, you're going to have to look at the immortalities. Not available for Kyle TZ in this case. Ogwin does have the immortality, as well as Pando. Few and Super Marco doesn't have it. On the opposite end, Jom, Ryota, as well as Jaklu.
Oh, that is a beefy Lord.
A beefy Lord.
Yeah,
very true.
Ryota already in the bot lane as well. Kyle TZ gets stunned up. No Jonas welcome just yet. Gets pulled back. Eats up one. Andorio gets spun out.
Him there, and now looking at Kyle TZ gonna fall. Jom on the backside, unleashing. Few takes so much damage, and he gets taken out as well.
They have minions.
Guy surges on for the base, and they come back to take game number 1 against AP BREN.
Jackno's Venom strikes once more against the Goliath of AP BREN.
3 consecutive wins for Omega.